Thank you for tuning in and welcome back, team. In today's episode of Homeowner Tips, you'll learn about 10 tips to allergy-proof your home for spring. My name is Finney, your real estate geek. If you need help finding a top agent where you live, or if you simply want to drop me a line to say hello, my contact info is below. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel now and like this video. Thank you. Okay, team, so let's talk about this. You bought your new home, you've been living in your home for a while, and here comes the spring. With the warmth of the spring and with the beautiful weather is going to come other things like pollen, mold spores, dust mites, and a few other things that are sure to follow. So the following 10 tips will give you some ideas of what you can do to your home to allergy proof it to keep your nasal capabilities intact and keep your sinuses free and clear so you can enjoy the spring and it won't ruin the season. The first thing that you could do is actually getting a humidifier to help control the humidity in your house. Now, it is important to note that high humidity will encourage mold growth, and dry air makes it more prone to getting dust or pollen in the air as well. So a humidity level around 50% is more ideal. So when you use it, try to keep your humidity level no higher than 50% in your home when using the humidifier. The second tip is to actually use what's called a HEPA filter around your home for your air conditioning and for your vacuum. A HEPA is HEPA, and it's simply an acronym for high efficiency particulate air. So make sure that you're looking for HEPA filters whenever you're buying your filters for your air conditioner. And just for reference, if you're using a really good HEPA filter, those filters should last about 3 months, and then just go ahead and get into the habit of changing them out seasonally so that they're always going to be clean, keeps your unit in wonderful working condition, and also keeps you sinus free, right? So that's the second one. The third thing that you could do is when you're outside working in the yard, which is sure to happen with the beautiful weather, you're going to go out there, you're going to be looking at planting some new flowers, planting some different things. Well, if you have really sensitive allergies, what you want to do is you want to change your outer garments that you were wearing outside to do your lawn care work and your landscape work before you come into the house. So keep a set of clean clothes right next to your door that you're going to be coming in at, and go ahead and change out of those clothes before you get in to avoid the allergens getting inside your house. Now, the fourth thing that you can do is actually regularly clean your kitchen, which is always good anyways, but in doing so, and doing the bathroom as well, it'll keep mold from growing. And check inside the cabinets for any kind of leaky plumbing, and scrub away mold that appears on pipes, fixtures, if it's in the shower. Depending on the type of shower enclosure you might have, you'll always notice that you get that little light black stuff, a little mold or mildew that's trying to grow. Normally on the bottom where you have that caulking where the shower tiles connect to the tub or to the basin of the shower itself. Those are some really interesting areas in homes, or at least ways in showers, that are very prone to that. So go ahead and double check your plumbing, get underneath the cabinets, make sure nothing's leaking, and keep your house from getting any kind of mold in it. Now, the fifth thing that you can do is run your bathroom vent fan for 20 minutes. If you don't have a bathroom vent fan, you're probably going to have a window, right? So just vent that window so that it lets out all the steam from the shower and from the bath whenever you're done. So doing it for at least 20 minutes will massively kick back on any type of excess moisture inside of the house, and the fan will ensure that the moisture is routed outside so that you don't get any mold growth. Now, the sixth thing is actually eliminating clutter. Now, eliminating clutter could actually include like old clothes, stacks of magazines, knickknacks, and other unused items that people normally use for decor, or except for old clothes, right? But the old clothes thing, I mean, think about this. If you have like kids or maybe even yourself and you're really busy and you just keep tossing clothes into an area, it's going to start gathering dust. It's going to start gathering dirt, and it's going to be more attractive to even like critters like spiders and water bugs and all kinds of critters that you don't exactly want in your house. So by keeping your house decluttered, by doing your laundry frequently, by keeping those knickknacks clean, you'll avoid a lot of dust magnets in your house. The seventh thing is to make sure that any carpets that you have in your house or area rugs, that you vacuum them every single week, and even your furniture, especially if you have pets and the pets get up on the furniture. Make sure that you're vacuuming underneath the cushions. You know, obviously start on the top, work your way down, go on the arms, and then pull the cushions off, flip them over, vacuum them, and then vacuum in behind the couch and the actual liner itself and underneath it. Doing so will make sure that you don't have any dust bunnies hiding in there, and it's also going to help those sinuses and keep them clear again as well. So the eighth point that you can do is actually getting rid of dust magnets, like, you know, thick carpeting. If you have like super thick carpeting or heavy drapes or upholstered furniture, then those things can actually harbor an enormous amount of dust and other particulates particulate matters. So if you have those, then you might want to consider changing them out, or if you absolutely love them, that's okay too. Just make sure that you're up on your home maintenance, especially with the vacuuming of those items to keep them nice and dust-free and clean. Things like Venetian blinds, leather, vinyl upholstery, and solid surface floors made of like hardwood, tile, linoleum are much easier to clean and a lot less friendly to allergens. So the night thing that you can do is, if you have pets, make sure that you give them a bath before you bring them indoors. Now this is pretty interesting. I have pets too, so you're like, okay, every time they go outside I'm supposed to bathe them? That might be ideal, but it's not practical, nor would it be healthy for our pet's skin. So the idea here that you want to do is be careful with where they're at and playing in the yard maybe. If you have certain plants in your yard that might be more prone to pollen or prone to other things, then you want to make sure that you kind of try to block that off as much as possible from them getting into it, and then bringing those particulate matters and pollens and allergens back inside the house. Now the 10th point is actually going back to your landscape. With your landscape, make sure that you're talking to a horticulturist or somebody at the home store or plant store, and ask them for low allergy plants for your yard, especially if you have very, very sensitive allergies. Just to give you an idea, flowers like a hosta plant and impatiens, violas, those are all low allergies, and trees like cherry, dogwood, and magnolia are an example of trees that are low allergy as well. Now, this has been 10 great tips of how to allergy proof your home for the spring. Tell me what you're thinking about this video in the comments section below. What did you get out of this video, and what are you going to do this spring to keep your sinuses intact and breathing free and easy so you can enjoy the beautiful weather? Tell us about it in the comments section below. Now, if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel now, like this video, and share this video around with someone you know is going to be able to help. I'm going to pop my contact information up right now in case you would like to reach out to me to find a top agent, or if you just simply want to drop me a line to say hello. Thank you so much for joining in today. In between now and next time, I'm wishing you and yours a lifetime full of love, wealth, abundance, and happiness. Thank you for watching, team.